we want to know what people do yenye sisi wengine hatufanyi different.
What are we doing wrong?
Yeah, what are we doing wrong? Hello and welcome to Nax Today podcast, where we are discussing matters that affect the society. My name is Venda Setim.
And my name is Jasmine Mumba.
And the topic of today is what next after graduation? This is a question that most people are asking themselves. Once they graduate, many people are stuck between finding a job, going home, and staying with friends.
Actually, I've experienced it on a personal level. Juu tukisema graduation tumeenda mbele sana, like immediately umemaliza tu hivi shule. Unajua from a young age ukiwa nursery unajua next ni kuingia primary, ukimaliza primary, high school, ukimaliza high school, university, like you have everything laid out for you. Sasa ukishamaliza you're like what next? Au kupewa guideline. Juu unajua yes unafaa kutafuta job, but your time bado hujapata your certificate, you're still awaiting graduation. Most places which apply, they'll be like, we need papers. That time auna, you're stuck, you don't know what to do. So inabidi ume hustle hapa na pale, ama you just go home, but again ukifikiria kurudi nyumbani, the chores waiting for you.
So for me, what many people have been telling me is never go home.
Yeah.
Just don't go home. Ili hata ukae mahali and you start thinking about your life, because the moment you go home, wazazi wako. Mzazi hawezi kubali kuona mtoto wake anahangaika. Atakwambia just come home. But at the end of the day, you'll have to remember that it's your life now. Wazazi washakusomesha, umemaliza campus. Now it's up to you.
Yeah, to fend for yourself.
Yeah, but again, hii situation ya thinking about what next after graduation, I apply to all the people. There are some people wenye wakimaliza shule hivi, wanapata kazi. Kuna wenye wanaambiwa enda shule, kuna kazi inakungoja. Yeah, so leo tunaongelelea wale wenye hakuna kazi inawangoja. Yeah.
It's you against the world.
Yeah, it's you against the world. Na for most people, when you find someone amemaliza leo shule, seme this month, unapata the next month akona something to do. So unaanza kujiuliza ni nini yeye ako nayo yenye wewe una. Unaweza pata hata ni your classmates, unakaa the whole year nyumbani ama una hustle or whatever. Then kuna mtu maybe rafiki yako anamaliza sasa the following year na anapata immediately. So we want to know what people do yenye sisi wengine hatufanyi different.
What are we doing wrong?
Yeah, what are we doing wrong? So I know that life hainanga formula. Hata ule mtu mwenye maybe amegraduate last year na already ako na kazi, hata hakujua atapata kazi. Yeah, it's all about effort na pia luck sometimes. Yeah.
Na wenye ni God's favorite.
Yeah, kwenye ni God's favorite. Na pia the efforts that we make. Najua ni hiyo kujituma. So maybe you can tell us about you. Wewe unaonaje hii mambo?
Mimi naona hii mambo inakuanga mambo ya God. So you can't say utapredict at immediately hivi nimemaliza shule nitapata kazi. Most of the times see ati you have something waiting for you at home ama a job waiting for you. So inabidi umerudi, you go back to the drawing board, you start thinking like what next. Saizo maybe mzazi amekupea deadline na kusupport to 1 more month, but after that kama kuna kitu nafanya si eri urudi to home na kutumia pesa ya chakula na kutumia rent, naweza kuja tu kae home, I save that money and you won't go hungry, plus there's nothing you're doing. As much as wewe unajua unatafuta kitu ya kufanya, but sometimes mzazi atataka kusikia hiyo. So like for me, venye nilimaliza, I finished around April. Results haikuwa imetoka, niliapply. Kwanza I start, unajua ile umemaliza shule, like you're so full of life, full of confidence, unatuma resume ukiona. Sasa hizo hata kama wanataka requirements ya manager, CEO, 2 years experience, unatuma tu.
Umetuma ngapi?
I've sent so many, I've gotten so many rejections.
Okay.
So and then sasa hapo ndo reality inaanza kukuhit and you're like, enyewe nikiangalia I don't exactly have the papers, and hata kama ni confidence, like kuna saa zingine hadi mtu akisoma hiyo application anacheka juu saizo you've just completed, the only experience you have ni attachment na umeapply managerial position.
Yeah.
So reality kianza kuhit now, you start looking for whatever you can find, hata kama ni kwa fast food or like something to keep you going, ndo pia isikue burden kwa mzazi mwenye anakusupport while you're still here, like at least ikuwe reduced cost, ndo asikae ni kama anakusupport and it's more of a burden than more of helping you. Yeah, so nikakaka. Actually, I was about to go back home, but luckily, chaniseme ni God, I happened to stumble into an opportunity, ndo sasa nikakuwa engaged as I wait, but not many will get that opportunity. So unapata mtu amerudi home and ako tu, unajua tena saizi ulikuwa umezoea in school you're always busy, you have classes. So ukirudi home unakaa tu, like the only thing you're looking forward to ni graduation, and then sasa ndo uanze kutafuta kazi juu reality ilisha kuhit kitambo. You get somewhere to be engaged, you need papers.
Yeah. Basing on your experience, now that you said uliamua ukae, ni hiyo aji ya kukaa ndo ilikufanya ukapata hiyo opportunity. Just imagine ungeenda home, unaona ungepata. Na one thing that I know ni kwamba sometimes shida inaweza kufanya upasavia.
Yeah.
Juu the moment unalala njaa, sicha tuseme tu, tuongee tu kweli. The moment unajua mzazi akutumii pesa, the moment you know you are paying your own rent, that is when akili yako itafunguka. And you will realize you can do a lot of things. Na one thing that has been there for many years, since we were very little kids, kuna hii notion ya ukimaliza shule lazima utamak. So ukiwa na hiyo mentality in your mind, utatamak juu unajua that is how life is. Yes, that is true, but sometimes we need to change our minds so that the moment unaingia shule, university is not like high school.
Yeah.
So the moment you step into that school, make sure you align yourself the right opportunities. Niko sure the 4 years umekuwa shule, kumekuwa na mentorship programs, kumekuwa na friends, kuna your teachers, they are like your mentors in the industry. So since tunataka kuavoid your moment ya aya nimemaliza sasa what next? Why don't you, from the moment you are in first year, put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Unaona? For example, you are a journalism student. Journalism entails production, editing, videography, writing, you see. So unlike maybe teaching and other courses like medicine, something like mass communication, you can get into the industry before you finish school.
Yes.
I'm sure you can name some people wenye wamekuwa employed wakiwa bado shule, na wengine walimaliza shule immediately wakapata job. Ask yourself, what did they do different? Most of these people, their stars started shining while they were still in school. So ndio to avoid hiyo mambo ya after, ukishafika start moving towards your goal. Start studying as if you are working. Start building your CV. Start building your portfolio. Juu watu wengi nasikianga wanakwanga na hii excuse, wanasema nimemaliza shule, nikienda kuomba kazi naambiwa experience. Experience utatoa wapi?
Yeah.
Experience utatoa shule
while you're still learning.
Yeah, shule kuna assignments. If you are in a school that wame provide all the equipment that you need in the industry, then you are lucky, because if you want to be an anchor, you get to practice that almost every other time. Yeah. Media, uko na YouTube channels, kuna blogs, open that. Do something. Make sure someone is seeing you.
Yeah, put your work out there.
Yeah, make sure someone is seeing you, so that when you are doing something, you are doing like a professional. So that ukimaliza, at least if you are not going to get employed, utakuwa na your own skills. So in this century, I've also come to realize that skills ndio zinakumarket more than the papers. As much as people need papers, mtu anaweza identify your skill before aone your papers. Yeah. So that is one of the tricks that I'm sure inaweza work. Watu wakifuatilia. Na pia hiyo consistency. Make sure you're good at something. Niko sure watu wengi wakiingianga campus wanasema campus ni kujibamba. Yes, tunajibamba.
But na form.
Yeah. Jibambe ukijua ukimaliza hii campus you will need to be somewhere. Yeah, that is, hiyo ndio mimi naweza sema based on what I'm seeing, based on what I see. Yeah, based on the people I interact with.
Yeah, but when you umesema actually that makes sense. Juu utapata some institutions, they even provide a platform for wewe kujijenga. Like sasa venye nilisomea Kabarak utapata our exams badala ya maybe written unapewa project. Like maybe kama TV and film production, you go, you shoot a film, you edit it. So hapo ndo pia experience unapata. As you do that project, hiyo si utaweka kwa portfolio, hiyo film umefanya. Yes, itakupea grade, but you also get to perfect your skills. Like una actualize theory kenye umesoma darasani into now practicals. Aya, pia kuna the services zenye zinakuanga shule, kuna watu wa camera, the director. Like the opportunities there, it's just up to you to put yourself out there. Like
yeah,
ujitume.
Ni wewe kujua unataka nini. Juu watu wengi wanaendanga attachment na wanakuwa retained. Why? Because they present their skills that they've been taught for the 3 years that wamekuwa shule. So watu wengi pia wanakuanga employed hapo. So inamaanisha mtu kiwa shule ukienda attachment usiende kama max. Enda kama
una network.
Yeah, ukirealize most of these industries when they are bringing in new attaches, what they require ni new skills. So if you are attached somewhere, alafu urealize kuna gapi inafaa ifiliwe, make sure you are that person mwenye anaweza kuwa innovative. Yeah, make sure you are innovative wherever you go. You never know. You never know you are talking to who. You never know who is in that room. Maybe in that room kuna a CEO somewhere. Maybe in that room kuna an hiring manager. Na akapenda kazi yako. So the next time atakuwa anatafuta mtu atakumbuka Jasmine was here and here. She did this. She solved this problem. So tusiwahi sema ati sasa mimi nimetoka sasa shule, sina experience. Just trust yourself. Yeah.
Juu experience is not only limited to kupe opportunity. Like pia unaweza jicreate opportunity. For instance, kama mimi before East na shule na nini, at home I had joined the technical crew at church. So unaweza pata during Sunday services na shoot, maybe as the someone is going on uko hapo una shoot kidogo unatumwa maybe Teens Church to go there and be on the sound mixer. So pia it's not only centered to you being given an opportunity at a job attachments. Like pay you can look for a space and put yourself in it and make yourself relevant and gain that experience.
Yeah, wanasema you create your own opportunities. Yeah, so don't wait. The world is not waiting for you. Ni wewe kujiamulia how unataka life yako ikue. Na another thing, you mentioned that after you finished school ukaanza kuwa na pressure. Hakuna pressure in this life. It can take as long as 10 years. It can take as long as 20 years. But what is important ni you show up every day. Make sure before you sleep, when you wake up the next morning, make sure you go better than yesterday. Because sahi si papers. Sahi uko na same degree yako in mass communication. Mtu mwingine ako na diploma. But yeye, she has a lot of skills than you. You know, so it's not all about the papers at so we graduate. No, it's about what you can do. So people say that when you graduate, that is the beginning of learning. Because acha nijiongelele. Okay, siwezi sema ati kila kitu yenye nilifunzwa shule imeenda to waste. Hizo ndio the basic things that ina drive whatever I'm doing now. So after you graduate, you realize that how the industry is working is not so different, but it's different than what you are taught at school. For example, tuseme editing. Si editing kwa shule mnafunzwa kucut the basics. Sasa ukisha graduate, you know the basics. Now try to teach yourself new things. Ingia YouTube. The most prominent maybe videographers watakwambia nilijifunza tu peke yangu. Kama ni kuandika, utarealize the more you do it, ni the more you learn it. So after you finish school, don't say nimemaliza, now I'm waiting, nenda office to office nikitafuta kazi. Why don't you brand yourself so that people start looking for you, not the other way around. Yeah, hiyo ndio something pia yenye watu wanafaa wako wanajua, na usisikie vibaya if someone else anakuwa picked haraka. Everyone's journey is different. Kuna mtu atakuwa employed immediately na kuna mtu atateka 10 years. Do you know why I'm saying that? Let's say for example, I get employed as young as I am. And then someone older than me, like my parents, akuja hapo ananiuliza, are you still in school? Namwambia hapana. Kwanza wanasemanga niko high school. Are you in high school? No. Are you in campus? Uko first year? Hapana. Uko tu campus? Hapana, nilimaliza. What are you doing? Kusema nimekuwa employed, wanakuambia aje haraka. Sasa unaona aje haraka. So it means the journey, watu wamekuwa wanapitia mashida mingi before kuwa employed. So si lazima kuwa employed pia. Yeah, so make sure to you just do what you do best every day. Put in the effort. It's not all about ati lazima kuwa employed, si lazima. People employ the efforts and the innovation. Yeah.
Plus also I feel mtu unafaa kukuwa na open mind. Like usikue umejifunga in that box. Nona I feel most sijui niseme wenye tumesomea Kenya. Si kuna like you said you umekuwa programmed like you know what is next in life. Ukitoka primary unajua ni high school. Ukitoka high school unajua ni university. Ukitoka university unajua ni job. So now ata ukigraduate unakaa unangoja upate papers uanze kuapply. Like you don't try to expand your boundaries and look outside the bigger picture. Yes, kuna wenye kitu umesomea ndo kitu uta end up kufanya, but kuna sometimes you time wakati umekaa home you can discover maybe a hobby, maybe uanze content creation, you make it on social media, maybe you start crochet, you start selling your own crocheted stuff up online. Like it's all about being open-minded. Be open to opportunities.
Yeah, be open and do what you love. Exactly. Una realize people just go to campus because of going to campus. Unasikia ati mtu amemaliza high school, aka-apply course, akaambiwa ati hii haijafika the points. Aka-apply tu ingine, yani goal yake ni kufika university. And then there's someone, she wants to be a journalist. Points za university imekataa. Anafanya nini? Anaenda diploma. Anaanzia huko. Eventually, atafika degree tu kama wewe. Na that person inamaanisha she loves what she's doing. Yeah, so hata asipokuwa employed, she knows what she wants. Yeah, so most people wenye wanaenda hapo kitamak, sometimes ni juu they don't really love what they are doing. Yani goal yao ni kuwa employed. Goal yao ni pesa. As much as tunapenda pesa, make sure your driving force is not all about money.
Although money is a motivating factor.
It is a motivating factor, but maybe you're working in a company. Ifike point waseme, there's no more money for you. Are you still going to work? Uambiwe, Jasmine, you're doing a great job, but today we don't have money. Are you still going to produce the quality work?
Yes, I would, but again, you know, compensation is...
Yeah. Ni venye my point haijatoka vizuri. My point is ensure that whatever you are doing, pesa ikiacha tuseme leo pesa iache kuwekwa. Will you still continue doing whatever you're doing?
Yes. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, kama you are saying you are a writer, a writer writes almost every day. For example, me, I love writing. Siku haiwezi isha kama sijaandika. It doesn't matter ni wapi. Ninaweza andika hata kwa kitabu. Mimi, ever since I was in primary school, the moment we started writing, creative writing, mambo na composition, kulikuwa na hiyo passion. I didn't know how to explain it, but I really loved it. Ilifika point, kesho ni exam ya hesabu, but mi niko hapo naandika.
Badala kusoma.
The next hour ni exam, but mi niko hapo naandika. So hiyo love ya kuandika ili ni drive to where I am today. I know as a journalist I need to do most of the things, maybe writing, videography, photography, what we are doing right now, and a lot of things. But what I identify myself with is writing. I know I am a writer. So your aspect, yeah, I can write even without being paid because that is my passion. So tukisema sahi kazi imeisha, I'll still write.
Yes.
So make sure you have that thing because hiyo ndio selling point yako. I have a friend, we studied together. Na alikuwa na passion ya photography. Tangu tukiwa first year. So when we were still in school, people used to laugh at him. Juu hiyo time he had no camera, he had nothing. But he was saying he's a photographer. Then slowly by slowly, hiyo passion ikagrow hadi you can see it. Sahi tumemaliza shule. Okay, before hata tumalize, he was among the best photographers in Nakuru. Mtu mwenye hata atoki huko anamjua. So you see hiyo passion inaweza kudrive to do anything. Hata kama hakuna pesa. Na the moment hiyo mentality ya doing things, as much as we love money, don't let it be your driving force. Utaenda interview, uambiwe pesa, hiyo inaweza kutoa. Uende mahali, you can do, you go somewhere, there are a lot of opportunities. But since you are money-centered, utapata itaenda tu hivyo. Na as much as kila mtu anapenda pesa, mtu aki-identify unapenda pesa kushinda hiyo kazi. That's ni hivyo tu.
So have passion to do whatever you do and stick with it no matter the situation.
No matter the situation. That is what I can say based on experience. And truly, hata kama ita take a lot of time for you to achieve what you want, the passion is going to drive you. And another thing about passion itakufanya kazi yako ikae tena kama kazi. It's your lifestyle. Yeah, make sure your job is like your lifestyle so that isikue kama kazi. You can wake up vizuri, uko sawa juu unajua enda kufanya kile napenda. Si ile ya sasa leo ni Monday. Unaona? Hata you produce quality work itakuwa shida. Ndio maana content creators will thrive in this century. Why? Because they are doing what they love. So conversation hata haifai kuwa what's next after graduation. Inafai kuwe preparing for life after graduation. Yeah, so don't wait until after. Start where you are. So kama tuko first year, you are employable. Ni wewe tu hujamaliza shule. Ukiwa second year, don't wait. Just identify what you love. Then start working towards your goal.
Start perfecting your skills.
Start aligning with the people you want to be. If you don't get mentors, utajua how to navigate. Tuseme, you excel in photography. But you don't know how photography is going to give you money. So you need to find people who are already in the industry, align with them, learn from them, so that watakuwa na kuguide. The same way imenisaidia. I have mentors. Niko sure hata sahi venye niko, I still have mentors and I still learn from people who are better than me. So ensure every day uko better too. Hata kama mtu haoni, just work on yourself. Just leave the rest to the world.
Plus, also having mentors, that's also you networking. Huyu mwenye anakumentor, if something comes up takumbuka, there's this girl I know, so even opportunities zinajipa.
Alafu one thing people need to know is that this life does not have a formula. As long as you do your part, the rest itaji unfold. Hata huyo VC ama huyo mtu yoyote mwenye unamwona penye yako, he didn't know atakuwa hapo. He had a vision though, but hakuna formula. Wewe bora tu ufanye what is required of you. Yeah.
And when you're doing it, like, make sure you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't fall into depression. You're stuck with something you don't like doing.
Yeah, and don't copy others. Usiseme ati, sasa Pendo anasema yeye ni writer. Hata mimi nataka kuwa writer. You have to love it. Yeah. Your passion ndio itakufanya ufanye anything. Yeah. So kama umemaliza sahi shule, still it's not too late. It's very early. Start learning about life now. Yeah, and si lazima uko employed.
Unaweza jifungulia biashara.
Yeah, there are so many people out there. Hata ninaweza ongea tu na about my classmates. Niko na a number of classmates wenye hawataki kuwa employed. Wamekuwa offered jobs in these big companies, but hawataki. Why? Because they love being self-employed. Yeah, so just do what you love, do it perfectly, and align yourself and know what you want. Yeah, juu usipojua wenyewe unataka, utakuwa tu hapa kitu inaletwa hapa, uko hapa. But see ati you should not try new things. Try. Exactly. Especially if you are young. Unaona, in your 20s, watu kama sisi, we don't have a lot of responsibilities. Sahi hauna hujaolewa, hauna fee ya kulipa, hauna watoto wa kulisha, hauna responsibility. So ni your time ya wewe kujibuild. So don't wait. Yeah, and make sure to every day you're better. Yeah.
So basically it's up to you what happens after graduation.
Yeah, it's up to you. Now, don't wait until graduation. Start from where you are now. Yeah.
Okay, so to sum it up, basically, it's like, let's say I have a butterfly in my hand. I'm holding it, and then I ask you, is this butterfly dead or alive? You might say it's alive, then nifinye ikufe. And you might say it's dead, but I was holding it lightly. I open my palm and it flies away. So basically, it's all up to you. Like, you are the
driver.
The driver of your life.
Niko hapa najaribu kuelewa what you're saying.
Like, wewe ndo una determine like how things will unfold in your life.
Yeah. Na make sure you believe in yourself, because at the end of the day ni wewe tu. It's just you. Everyone atataka tu kukuangusha. Not everyone wants the best for you. So ensure you take charge of your life. Ensure you start now to guarantee you a smooth transition after campus. And isipokuwa smooth, also remember that you did your best. The universe will always reward when you do your best. Yeah, and that is all about looking for jobs after graduation. Yeah, until you meet next time. Bye-bye.